Greetings once again. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews online, where I present to you a book that I very highly recommend. But first I'm going to mention I have my sunglasses on again, not just because those of you who have seen previous videos that I've had a twitch in my eye, but there's also blood in the corner of my eye. I'm on blood thinners, so every now and then there's blood in the corner of my eye. It's not painful, it doesn't affect my vision, but it just looks creepy, so we'll stick with the sunglasses for today. Hopefully by the next book review, I won't need them. Anyways, the book that I'm reviewing for you is definitely a massive volume. It's called Yeah, The Story of Modern Pop by Bob Stanley. This is published by Faber and Faber, and it retails for $44.95. This is the latest edition in the Yeah. The first one came out in 2013, and it was about 600 plus pages. Well, this one is just about 800 pages. So he's added more to his book, and the best has become 10 times better, because there aren't too many people here who are not mentioned in the book. Even if they only get a sentence or two, his research is impeccable. It must have taken him years really to write these books, because there's just so much information about the music from basically the 1950s to about the mid-1990s. And it talks about the birth of rock and roll, the birth of pop, all the different genres, rockabilly, soul. It's just everything's here. Disco, bubblegum music. It's really amazing. Now, what makes the book even more entertaining are the anecdotes about certain people and the comments. Liberace called Elvis Presley dangerous, when Elvis started out. And Frank Sinatra made a comment about rock and roll. He called it the work of cretinous goons. It manages to be the martial music of every sideburn delinquent on the face of the earth. And a lot of people had similar comments about rock and roll. It was going to turn youth into, I don't know, devils or delinquents, But anyways, this book really is so informative. If you've read the first volumes, from 2013, this one, like I said, is 10 times better, because it's got even more information, more obscure comments about people. He also talks about, that I found very interesting, actor Joe Pesci was responsible for introducing Bob Gaudio to the Four Seasons. Now, you all know the Four Seasons group, and Bob Crewe produced a lot of their music. Well, Bob Crewe and Bob Gaudio both wrote a lot of the Four Seasons classic songs, like Walk Like a Man, Ragdoll, Tell It to the Rain, and so many more. So we get to thank Joe Pesci for that. There are also interesting anecdotes about Graham Nash when he was with the Hollies, that he wanted them to record the song Marrakesh Express. Well, they were adamant against that song. They didn't like it, so he left the band and he went to be part of Crosby, Stills and Nash, and they recorded Marrakesh Express and made a great big hit out of it. So it's little things like this that really pique your interest in this book. And as you read, which I'm sure you're not going to read it in a day or two, you might want to take notes and refer to them later, because there's just so much information. The index of the book lists likely, I didn't count every single one, but there's likely over 500 different artists noted in the book, from the obscure artists who, didn't do a lot, to the others who are, the major part of the pop world. Now, incidentally, Bob Stanley had a more recent book about the Bee Gees, the story of the Bee Gees, which I reviewed a few weeks ago, called Children of the World. So Bob Stanley really knows music. He's a British musician, and he is also a noted British author, and a lot of the book has British groups, but then again, the British invasion took over North America in the mid 60s, where all the bands came over, the Beatles, the Stones, Gary and the Pacemakers, Freddie and the Dreamers, and so many more bands came from England and made pop music what it is today. So this is definitely the ultimate book. So if you're looking for a book to add to your music reference library, yeah, is really the book that you must add. So go out and look for it and buy it today. If you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with the review. So thank you for watching, sunglasses and all. Hopefully next time, like I said, I won't be wearing these, but one never knows. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.